day everyone, I am Trisha Roaya from BSc 2B, and in this vlog we are going to talk about the government policies, laws, including the Science and Technology Master Plan and the accomplishment reports related to science and technology in the Philippines. The Philippine government introduced and implemented several programs, projects, and policies to boost the area of science and technology. So the goal is to prepare the whole country and its people to meet the demands of a technologically driven world and capacitate the people to live in a world driven by science. In 2015, in response to the ASEAN 2015 agenda, the government, particularly the Department of Science and Technology or the DOST, has sought the expertise of the National Research Council of the Philippines or the NCRP to consult various sectors in the society to study how the Philippines can prepare itself in meeting the ASEAN 2015 goals. So as a result, the consultation, the NCRP is expected to recommend policies and programs that will improve the competitiveness of the Philippines in the ASEAN region. So the NCRP clustered these policies into 4. So the first cluster is the social sciences, humanities, education, international policies, and governance. So under this cluster are integrating ASEAN awareness in basic education without adding to the curriculum, emphasizing teaching in the mother tongue, developing school infrastructures and providing for ICT broadband, and lastly is the local food security. Second is the physics, engineering and industrial research, earth and space sciences, and mathematics. And under this cluster are emphasizing degrees, licenses, and employment opportunities, outright grants for peer monitoring, review of RA 9184, and harnessing science and technology as an independent mover of development. Third is the medical, chemical, and pharmaceutical services, and under these are ensuring compliance of drug manufacturing firms with ASEAN harmonized standard by full implementation of Food and Drug Administration, creating an education council dedicated to standardization of pharmaceutical services and care, empowering food and drug agencies to conduct evidence-based research as pool of information, allocating 2% of the GDP to research, and lastly is legislating a law supporting human genome projects. And the last cluster is the biological sciences, agriculture, and forestry. Under these are protecting and conserving biodiversity by full implementation of existing laws, use of biosafety and standard model by ASEAN countries, promoting indigenous knowledge systems and indigenous peoples conservation, and lastly is the formulation of common food and safety standards. There are also existing programs supported by the Philippine government through the DOST. So some of these projects are providing funds for basic research and patents related to science and technology. So the government funds basic and applied research. So funding of these research and projects are also from the Overseas Development Aid or the ODA from different countries. So providing also scholarships for undergraduate and graduate studies of students in the field of science and technology. So Saloma 2015 pointed out that the country needs to produce more doctoral graduates in the field of science and technology. So to produce more research in these fields, including engineering. Also, establishing more branches of Philippine Science High School system to train young Filipinos in the field of science and technology, creating science and technology parks to encourage academy and industry partnerships, Balik Scientist program to encourage Filipino scientists abroad to come home and work in the Philippines or conduct research and projects in collaboration with Philippine-based scientists, developing science and technology parks in academic campuses to encourage academy and industry partnerships. And lastly is the establishment of the National Science Complex and National Engineering Complex within the University of the Philippines campus in Diliman. These aim to develop more science and technology and engineering manpower resources needed by the country. They also aim to produce more researches in these fields.
There are many other areas and fields that the country is looking forward to embark various research and projects. These are use of alternative and safe energy, harnessing mineral resources, finding cure for various diseases and illness, climate change and global warming, increasing food production, preservation of natural resources, coping with natural disasters and calamities, and infrastructure development.
The Philippine Congress has also created various laws related to science and technology. So these laws serve as a legal framework for science and technology in the country. So these laws vary according to different themes such as conservation, health-related, technology building, and supporting basic research, among others. So some laws and policies are in line with international treaties such as United Nations or the UN, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization or the UNESCO, and the Association of Southeast Asian Nation or the ASEAN, and other international agencies. So those are the government policies and laws including the Science and Technology Master Plan and the accomplishment reports related to science and technology in the Philippines. So the laws and policies of science and technology is very essential for it serve as an instrument to promote national progress in our country, and it is indeed critically important in building a foundation for a sustainable future. So here ends my vlog and thank you for watching.